Aloha and welcome back. I'm Panther and this is Biomutant. So... we got the... we got the suit. Okay, I'm going to... so 2...
Good for protecting your noggin.
Huh. Jesus. So there. Huh. Cool. All right. I'm going to be slightly upset if I had... I'm going to be slightly upset if I was able to do this from the get-go.
The spent nuclear fuel that Toxanol dumped in the surf had detrimental effects on the marine habitats, while the overflowing landfills contaminated the groundwater. Combined, this sent their world hurtling on an inevitable road to ruin. That's the leftover you're looking for.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
You can smell the must down here. Watch your balance. Ooh, a biohazard like that can make you real sick. Seems like a sturdy rope.
Oh, I had to go that way. Okay. Yeah, if I didn't get this suit, I wouldn't have been able to do this.
Worrying to have tons of rock and soil above you.
Yeah, but... Oh, okay. Cool. But some people actually find that more comforting than being out in the open. Okay. Crush. Nah, I don't care.
He says that's enough to get the Mechton functional. You'll have an engine, a fuel soaker, a gun, and a gathering net, but no armor, nor enough oxygen supply. He made a suction device, so the Mechton can use the black tar as an instant refuel. You can also use it to clear oily goo puddles, so you can pass and access hard-to-get-to areas.
Huh.
He's been working on another project for the Mechton, a cannon, but it needs ammunition, and by that he means the scripts. He says if they're trained right, they'll turn into a distraction for the jumbo puff. The best way to find scripts is to go talk to Moog. He knows the ins and outs of every breathing thing left alive after the apocalypse. Unfortunately, this means you'll have to venture farther out into the dead zone than Moog's camp on the steep depot. Once you find Moog, he'll be able to give you directions to where you'll find scripts. He noticed the jumbo puff has a short attention span, so the script should distract it long enough for you to inflict some damage.
Cool. cannot cross oil pools, but you can use it to remove the oil. That's cool.
Don't let the day pass you by.
Okay. I like that. Can't do anything about that. Oh. Ma badunkabunk. Ooh, let's go with that. Super inaccurate, okay.
The grease monkey's mechton is built sturdy, just like himself.
I had a feeling.
Might want to hold your breath before you head any further. You're about to witness the breathtaking vistas of what's known as the Dead Zone. In the old world, roads like this really led somewhere. Now, most of them lead to disaster. That over there is Steepo-Deepo, the cliffside that Moog hangs on to. Hand up, further you go. This story needs a hero.
Immo. Diava.
Let's see.
I don't see how they can live in a place like this.
This one's impressed to see you out here. He figured you'd be dead by now. Not many are as tough and clever as you must be. Claims he goes after the most dangerous game, huge monsters. Moog says that all your power doesn't do you a bit of good if you're not willing to pull the trigger when the time comes.
True.
Choosing what to kill and what to spare are the most important decisions you'll make.
I wouldn't say
You
that.
might have a steady aim, but you need to be sure that you pick your targets with care.
Okay.
It's hard to make those life or death decisions for others, but someone's got to do it. Otherwise, they'll do it themselves, and you know they'll miss. When it comes to monsters, he mostly picks who dies. Says it's wild that the world seems to be coming back, but he supposes that means more monsters for him to shoot. Wonders why you work so hard to keep things alive. Bullets help thin the herd instead. Says you should give up on working with the stubborn myriad. He keeps trying to put out their lights, and they keep putting up new ones. He's afraid you're just as stubborn as them.
Oh yeah.
But enough of that, right?
Yes.
He says the wildlife, nature, has changed and turned against us. Instincts of survival took over when the world changed. He's not sure about their veggie diet anymore, and if it's changed, who knows what it's done with the chemical composition of their body output. Right now, though, he feels he's come to a point where he's got a pretty clear idea on the whereabouts of monsters, both tall and short. Says as big as they are, the world is bigger. To find where they are, you need to see where they've been. Moog says you must learn to walk before you can run. It takes practice before you can call yourself a monster hunter.
I'm not trying
Fortunately
to.
for you, he can help. He understands you need to start off with something small before you go big. There's no better place to start than a SOVIP cave. Hunting down a couple of these little critters for yourself should keep you on your toes. Says you stick to the hunting and shots present themselves later.
Okay.
Didn't think it could be better.
I'll leave the air
Treasure this while you can.
supply.
Wait, it's the SOVIP-HOLEUP. Place is just filled with critters. You might want to fall back. Atomic. X-ray. Took care. Super effective. Boom, boom.
My mech does a lot of damage.
Stories keep moving whether you drive them or not.
Can you shut up?
Ooh-wee, that's biohazard. Once the volatilization from the nuclear waste evaporated, a volatile gas rose through the soil and infested structures, even Toxanol's own buildings. So, in a way, they caused their own death. Oh, idea. Go knock the lid off that sludge truck. It'll fill the place up and you can get up to that entrance there.
What the fuck do you want me to do? Ah.
Feel the night wrap around you. Every little bit helps. What a critter. You need to line up the switches so they match. Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Couldn't see much, so it's all I could do.
Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework.
Cool. Place completed. My
Gulp
action.
in some air.
Oh, now I have lights? Jeez. Alright.
Time to do it on your own. Hey, smarty.
maybe. Okay, go over here. I got a mech. I may not be like illustrating that properly, but I am excited that I have a mech. It's just the mech is kind of, it needs work.
He says that's enough scripts to sustain the Mechton's claw crane cannon with infinite ammunition. Well done. It's not his cleanest invention so far, but it gets the job done. Use it to suck up gooey oil puddles in the Mechton's way so you can pass. Gizmo's made vehicles before to confront the Jumbo Puff himself, but failed. But this time, it's different. The Mechton will be strong enough to do the job.
Oh god. Holy shit.
It's time to put a stop to the World Eater now. Otherwise, he fears the damage it's caused to the tree already will be too much to handle. There's time to improve the Mechton before you confront the Puff. There are more wreck boxes out in the dead zone with gear you should be able to equip the Mechton with on your own. It's already quite sturdy, but upgrading it will greatly improve your chances of victory.
Okay.
Gizmo wants to help if he can. Says you should take...
There. I want to upgrade the Mechton first. I want to grab all the Mechton parts before going on to that World Eater.
Can't waste your time watching the scenery. Beats swimming.
Okay. Ah.
Moog asks if you know the first rule of monster hunting. It's to go where the monsters are. To hunt, you must know the grounds of your prey.
Kalba.
Few monsters warrant the fear we have for them, and you don't look like someone that's easily scared. You could help him out. Start with one monster and take it from there. Spot its tracks and report back. Also, bring back any poo you find. His friend Boom has a nose, and a use for that.
Lemma.
Says you seem to have decided the kind of hunter you need to be.
Nope, nope, nope.
It makes such a great sound when it moves. Imagine that. You could just go to a place like this to get a proper meal back in the old world. Ha! Itchy trigger finger.
Oops.
Fister face. Getting out the tin can? When a story comes to you, pay attention.
Huh. Really wasn't that much here. But I do.
These steel legs were made for walking. Can't rely on technology all the time.
No.
Ugh, that's just awful. Watch your step around here.
Okay. Yeah. Can't see it. That's actually not that far away. We will pick this up in the next episode. Until then, have fun, be safe, and aloha.